everyone, it's that time of year, so I thought I'd do a Christmas movies book tag. But first, let me introduce you to my Christmas tree. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like little snowflakes and some apples. And at first, I was like, oh, it can be sort of like Snow White themed, you know, with the snowflakes, Snow White, and the apples, like the poison apples. But then later on, I thought, well, I guess since there are apples and it's a pine tree, it's also a pineapple tree. So let me know what you think. Are you a Snow White themed tree kind of person, or are you more of, this is definitely a pineapple wintry tree? Also, if you hear some like random like jingles, no, it's because of these little bell earrings. So I'll try to like move my like head a bit more maybe in this video if I remember. So just in case you hear some random jingles, it's the earrings. So now let's get started. Let me pick up this little present from the tree. What's inside are all the questions to the Christmas movies book tag. So let's see what we get first. Okay. Okay. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What fictional villain stole your heart? Okay, I would have to say the Darkling from the Shadow and Bones series. Like, yes, he's manipulative and power hungry, but what villain isn't? I just really liked him as a villain. So yeah, I guess he stole my heart. Okay. Next question. Okay. The Polar Express. What fictional place would you want to visit, and what souvenir would you take home? Okay, I think I'm gonna have the same answer for a lot of you, which would be I would want to go to Hogwarts. And the souvenir, you know, it'd be cool to have a time turner, but I doubt it'd be at Hogwarts. So I think I would take like a painting, but I don't know if that's like a souvenir or I'm literally just stealing from Hogwarts. But I think having a painting would be really cool, you know? There's a bunch of cool stuff that you could get from there, like a plant. So yeah, I would totally want to go to Hogwarts. Okay. The next one is Love Actually. What book with multiple point of views do you love? I really liked I'll Give You the Sun. I thought it had beautiful, beautiful writing. I just fell in love with the author's writing style, and the characters were really compelling, and I really loved it. And even though I like figured out like the big thing at the end, like a little bit before halfway through the book, I still really enjoyed it because it was more than just about that, and I just really, really loved it. Okay. The next one is The Santa Claus. What fictional character's job would you want to have? I picked Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because, like, who wouldn't want to have that job? That was the whole story about it, trying to find someone to take over for Willy Wonka's position, and thinking about going to work at that factory with all the Oompa Loompas and all the crazy stuff in there is pretty cool. Okay, and now there are more movies, questions to be answered. Elf. What fictional character would you love to have as a relative? I would pick Christopher Robin because I think it'd be really cool to be able to hang out with Christopher and his friends. So I'd hang out with Pooh and Tigger and everyone, and they could hang out with my friends too, I guess, my stuffed animal friends too. I think that'd be really cute. Plus Christopher Robin's adorable. Okay, the next one is Home Alone. What fictional character would you not trust to be alone at your own home? I would have to pick Percy Jackson because he just attracts trouble, and I'm sure if I left him home alone, I'd come back and maybe he'd be gone, or maybe he'd be there or leave a note or something, but like there'd be some monster battle or something that happened because a monster found him, or maybe his friends came and, you know, with all their powers and everything, it would not end well for me and my house. But yeah, I love Percy and I would trust him to save me and stuff, but I would not trust him home alone. No. Okay, the next one to be answered is A Nightmare Before Christmas. Name 2 books that you would love to cross over. I think what would be really cool would be the Harry Potter series with the Finishing School series. Though I never did finish the Finishing School series, but I think having like the Wizarding boarding school and like an espionage school would be really cool, and we'd get wizard spies, and that just sounds mega cool, super awesome, and I would totally love it if it crossed over in some way. Cause come on, wizard spies, yeah. Okay, I don't think we have that many to answer. Let's see what we have left. It's a Wonderful Life. Name 1 book that has impacted your life in some way. I would have to pick Theater Shoes. I love that book, and I remember reading it over and over again and just going back and reading my favorite parts and just everything. I actually don't know where it is anymore, which makes me kind of sad, but I really love that book, and I love seeing one of the main characters really fall in love and find that she loves acting and that theater world and discovering it, because I kind of relate to that. And I just really loved it, and I don't think like when I first read it I knew that I would relate to it as much as I do now. But I really do love Theater Shoes, and if you haven't read it, you totally should. It's one of the books that is part of the Ballet Shoes world. Okay, let's see. I think we only have 2 left, so let's see which one I have now. A Charlie Brown Christmas. What book with a not-so-great cover did you end up surprisingly liking? I know it says, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, but let's face it, it certainly helps in picking out books. And the book I have to choose that was a not-so-great cover at all, but I really loved, was Holes. Like, I don't know if you remember what the cover looks like, but I never really liked it. I think I have it here. Hold on, I can show you. You see? Like, the Newberry's nice, you know, and I think it was definitely worth it. But, like, Holes, and then there's this, it just doesn't look nice, and it's Holes. I doubt I would pick it out, really, because I'd be like, why would I want to read about holes, digging holes? What's so great about it? But it's an amazing book if you haven't read it. So definitely don't judge this book by its cover. Okay, so I think there's one last one to answer, and then I would have answered all the movie book questions. The last one is A Christmas Carol. Pick 3 books that represent your past, present, and future. I would have to pick for my past Theater Shoes because, like I mentioned before, it's a book that I really liked and related to as a kid and more as now as an adult, and I don't think I could ever get tired of it. My present book would have to be A Little Princess. I know you'd have to be like, isn't that also a children's book? Like, yeah, but I actually didn't read it till like 2 years before, and I wish I had read it a long time ago because it's amazing and I loved it. And if you haven't read A Little Princess, you totally should. And I think it relates to me right now because things aren't totally the best right now, but you know, I'm trying to be optimistic and true to myself and try to be the best me I can be. And I know things will get better. And now for my future, I would have to pick Since You've Been Gone, because when I read this book, I totally related to the main character and how she's very timid and shy, and it gets in the way of life and missing a lot of opportunities because of it. And I know you're thinking, well, wouldn't that be the present then? No, because like I aspire to have that character development in the book that she had. And yeah, we're not the same person. Obviously, we wouldn't have the same outcomes if I was in that. It'd be kind of a different story. And I hope that in the future that I'll be living my life to its fullest potential and not be getting in my own way. And right now I'm sort of working on it, like doing this booktube channel, putting myself out there. And I know it's not like I have a bunch of subscribers or anything, but the subscribers that I do have, I really appreciate, and I just want to thank you. And I hope you like this Christmas movie book tag video. And if you want to do this book tag, feel free to do so. Just be sure to credit and be sure to comment below that you're gonna do it or that you have done it, because I would love to see that video and see what your answers would be to all these questions, because I'm sure everyone will have super amazing answers to all these questions. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day. Bye.